going to stay in Orange County, New York first, and as the evening progresses, we will find ourselves back here in Ulster. Behind the hay bale, the crumbling farm on 94 in Warwick is a haven where ghosts rule contrived destinies and an elderly couple nurse injured animals to health. Cool kingdoms of copperheads are auto heaps in a weed-usurped yard where the entire estate's ruin is rectified in magic. Before the barn collapsed, on a haunted midnight in October, an alchemist in overalls burned an oil lamp whose shadows cast as human skulls climbed rafters and danced on frosted hay bales. He perused archaic texts under the tutelage of Crowley, Lovecraft, or strange seraphs speaking through lapis lazuli eyes and cerulean mists as wings beat cobwebs and barn spiders fled to holes in hand-hewn posts whose pegs withered to dust after 2 centuries. Houses of sorrow exist throughout the East Coast. Many were haunted amidst the colonial days, Dutch, Huguenot, English, or German. Tribes perambulate footpaths long since smothered by vulgar tarmac, morbid macadam. Scouts continue to traverse this trail. Why the ghosts are not critical of the lower dimensions, I cannot fathom. Surely, the automobiles growl through the ethereal melange of the 4th dimension, but spirits choose whether or not to haunt. Timothy and cockleburs grow up through the battered wheels of a Ford tractor, whose engine growls on spring nights, heard only by the old farmer. The tractor expects to work. The barely perceptible moon washes the drought-conquered fields in white fire at night on autumn's doorstep. Equinox chanting, and the spirits converge. He fought in the war against the crown. What has he seen since the lobsterback smoke cleared from Kingston? The forts along the Hudson wail beneath brambles and generations of trees, roots climbing through, old bones yet to be uncovered. Did he drink at Baird's Tavern, just a few minutes by horse south in the village? His buttons reflect fog-diffused moonlight as he stands observing the young woman with the charred limbs and white funeral gown. She perished in fire so long ago. She must be off to meet her lover, the young soldier shot by the Tory during an alehouse argument in the fall of the year. He never returned to her. They are forever betrothed. Did the elderly man glimpse their emergence from the family plot near the dead well, forgotten since the First World War? The automobile culture flies along like a dog in heat, not conscious of other life. Cars continue to maim and mangle animals, descendants of those who used to visit the farm when humans were closer to Earth. But now the wind visits, eroding memory of damp siren spring with drought scourge. The ghosts find change irrelevant. They walk through construction workers atop bulldozers and backhoes, whispering warm breezes and longer lunch breaks, quieting the demonic engines, daydreams, and unprovoked arguments with numb supervisors and money-possessed real estate brokers. Ghost farmers continue to labor by day, milk cows in the collapsed barn by night, and even after the geriatric landholder dies, they will mark seasonal shift by corn husks rattling at midnight in winter wind, tree frog chamber music, and deer shout in spring dusk perambulations, summer moon song, marital consummation, autumnal introspection through fat pumpkin births, from crimson maple leaf dynasties. All trespassers are warned that these farmlands are privately owned, but not by the living.